Hello, welcome to Motherhood Steps podcast. My name is Nakia Devereaux. I am here with my secretary, Lysandra Wigfall. I'm going to get in to tell you guys how Motherhood Steps was created and a little bit about me. Motherhood Steps was created because I was a young mother and I had really hard times as a young mother. So I decided to start a nonprofit to help mothers in need, help mothers learn about credit issues and learn how to become self sufficient and stable. Um, so that's how Motherhood Steps was created. And a little bit about me, I am a mother of seven. My oldest is 23 and my youngest is 8. So I'm pretty much been a mother for a long time. So I have a lot of experience with children and I just want to help mothers with anything that I can help with, financially. We started the podcast to just give information about, financial needs, like if you need help with utilities or rent or, diapers, milk, anything. We want to be able to provide them things. And then long term, we want to create a transitional home to help mothers learn about their credit, learn how to stay stable and become self sufficient. So you won't, have to worry about falling down when you know the ins and outs of staying, stable. So, I just wanted to let you guys know about that. And then Lysandra is going to let you know about her.
Yes, hello everybody. So Lashandra Wigfall here. And yes, as you can tell, motherhood is real. And so I have my 1 year old in my lap right now. So I'm a mom of five. I have an adult daughter that's 22, then it goes down 16, 15, 6 year old, and this little lovely one in my lap that wants to be part of our podcast, apparently. And so, like Kia was saying, how we want to make it so that mothers feel that what they're able to do is efficient and they're able to support their families, just the everyday parenthood type things. We want to make sure that there's that stability there, there's safety there, and that you can do it. So even though there's never a perfect time of day where my house is going to be super quiet because I am a single mom. I used to be married, but now I am a single mom. So I know what it's like. It hits me in all the feels of, just having kids and trying to balance it all. And so when Nakia came to me with her vision for Motherhood Steps, I was immediately, I saw the vision and I was excited to be a part of it. So I'm happy to represent Oklahoma. I will be moving to Texas here in the next month or so. And so there will be representation there as well. Really excited for that.
Yeah, and I didn't tell you guys where I'm at. I'm in Southern California, and we're hoping to be able to help in the U.S. everywhere. So right now, she's stationed in Oklahoma, and I am in Southern California. But we're hoping to be able, we're virtually right now, so we don't have a location. We're both working from home. We're both entrepreneurs. Lysandra is a teacher. I have an online boutique. She has an online boutique as well. So we're both trying to juggle running the nonprofit business, our own businesses, our children at home schools. Um, it's been a busy year. So not our nonprofit started in November of last year. So we have been able to get our 501c3. We're working on finding sponsors and grants to provide help out here for the community. Right now we have a Mother's Day giveaway for to help a mother in need or a mother, whoever wins on our social media. So It's $100 Target giveaway. If you want to tune into that, our Facebook page is Motherhood Steps on Facebook. Our logo is purple and blue. You can't miss it. So yeah, I wanted to tell you guys that.
Oh my goodness, the most magnificent thing just happened, Nikia.
What?
My oldest son just came and got the baby. It's like little tiny things like that, you guys.
Um,
You those are like little joys in motherhood when you get that little window of a break. And so he actually came in here and was like, "Hey, can I get him?" I was like, "Sure." Yeah, take, take
yeah, but
sure,
it's
you could get him.
okay. Everything is real with our
Right.
podcast. So if you hear a baby or a kid, just know we're at home, you know, starting our podcast, taking care of our babies.
Yes, yes. And I love the fact that, like you said, everything is virtual right now. Which is
Mm-hmm.
why we really depend on really you guys. We really depend on you guys because as a nonprofit, we can only go as far without word of mouth. So share us out, share it out that we want to be that resource. And Nakia, I know you had mentioned about building a community.
Yeah, I want to build a transitional community, even if you're an older mom and you happen to fall down and you need help. I want to build transitional homes, or just like a home to come to when you don't have nowhere else to go. I just want to be able to help, because it's sad out here in California. There's mothers on Skid Row living in tents with their children, and it's so hard to see. So that kind of what drove me to create um a community to help other women that needs help. It don't matter the age. A lot of these programs go off of if you are physically abused, domestic violence, or the age of, I don't want to discriminate at all. I don't want to discriminate of your financial situation. If you fall down, Motherhood Steps want to help you get up.
Right. And that's something that I would say that we know best, right? Like
Yeah.
we're there's a song what it says, it's an old rap song where I'm not what no, I think I'm thinking of it backwards because I'm thinking I'm not just the president, I'm a client, but in that song it's I'm not a client, I'm also the president. But
Mhm.
I'm telling you, because of our own experiences, that's why when everything was thought up and with the brainstorming, it was a need, as
Mhm.
especially when, Nakia was explaining Skid Row and the conditions in California. I haven't seen it with my own eyes. For me, that's just something that I've seen on TV as far as the severity of it. But for many people, that is their everyday life that they face. And we've had our own personal trials and tribulations that we've had to overcome and Nakia, how I mentioned how I was married and now I'm single.
And I
And
was single and now I'm married.
right, the whole flip side of the story. And both of us had went through certain tragedies in our life to shape us and build us up to where we can be a voice for other people based off of our experiences based off of what we've seen and witnessed around us, what we're still seeing. And
Mhm.
Nakia, sometimes you be kind of modest about stuff because I know you are like the plug. You're like the go-to for a lot of things. Like you just know you have like this skill where you just know where to get help and where to get these resources and what to do and the ability to point people in the right direction. So people from all over come and
Mhm.
reach out to you. And so I know there were some other things that you wanted to mention as well, some things that you brought to my attention.
Yeah, there's a couple of things I wanted to say, but to start off, I wanted, I like she said, I was a single mother and now I'm married. There was a saying, "Oh, you got all them kids, you're not gonna find a husband." Before I met my husband, I had 5 children, and my last two are my husband's children. So I just want to tell you, don't give up and don't feel like, oh, I'm not going to find anybody because I lost my ex or I have so many kids. Just don't give up. Love will find you. And, my husband loved me to death and he stuck by me and he's still with me. We love each other. So I just wanted to let you guys know, don't give up just because someone else put you down or about your certain situation of how many children you have because people will do that. So I just wanted to put that out there. But I do have information, just like what she said when she need anything or she can't find resources, she called me. So cuz I was that young mother that had to look for resources because I had no support system. And that's what we are going to be for you. So I am going to tell you about what I heard about 211, the United Way. I think in every state, I'm not sure, but from what I heard, my hometown in Omaha, they're helping with 3 months rent and 3 months utility pay if you qualify. And I think that's everywhere because United Way is here in Southern California as well. And I had some clients that also qualified and had their rent and their utilities paid for 3 months. And it's a pandemic thing that they're doing. It's for help if COVID had affected you, you lost a job or you had to homeschool your children or any situation, you qualify. So if you can look up United Way in your area, 211, or call 211 and ask, or just go to the website and fill out um, the rental assistant program. That's what it's called. And then Lysandra has something to tell you guys too. If you are an entrepreneur or do you have a dream about owning your own business, there's something out there for you too.
And you guys wouldn't believe how not complicated it is to go through the process. It's called Amber Grants for Women. So if you go and look that up, the Amber Grants for Women website, I believe it's ambergrantsforwomen.com, or maybe was it Amber Grants for Women or ambergrants.org? I'm trying to remember the.
It's just Amber Grants.
Okay, Amber Grants. So yeah, Amber Grants.
Mm-hmm.
So when you look that up, and that's Amber, Amber Grants. When you look that up, it is so simple to apply for this grant because when you think of grant, you think of like essay writing. You have to know all this fantabulous vocabulary and all the bells and whistles and the behind the scenes. And no, it's really just simple. You do your basic about me information with your name, your whatever your business affiliation is, whether it's your own business, with you being an entrepreneur, or a goal that you have in mind. If you are your own business, because if you're a contractor, then you yourself, you are your own brand. You are the brand, right? So whatever, whoever you are, you're the brand. You can still get a grant for your vision, whatever vision that is. They ask you two specific questions. Firstly, they're going to ask you what is the goal, or what is your business about? What is the brand about? So you have to fill that out. Be detailed, be very detailed, elaborate on what it is that your company or your brand represents. And then the second question that they ask is if you were awarded $10,000. So monthly, they do a $10,000 drawing. That's monthly. And then annually, out of those 12, because you know it's monthly, so out of those 12 recipients of the $10,000 drawing, then you are then entered into where other people can vote. So you can still win more grant money, which is equal to 25,000 additional dollars. So, all in all, you have the possibility of being awarded $35,000 for your brand, for your organization, for your business. And for this, it's just something that would really help you invest in your dream, invest in yourself, invest in your company even. Now there is a small fee. It was like 14.99, so $15. It's the application fee to apply. And every month they do a drawing for every month. So you do have 12 opportunities to win this grant money. So that's a big plus. And what's the worst that could happen? The worst thing that could happen is you apply and you just don't hear anything. But you never know unless you actually really put yourself out there and apply. I don't see it any different as, if you're trying to put yourself on a list to get something or filling out a raffle ticket to get something. This is grant money that could really be the game changer to your vision or your goal.
Right.
So when Nakia came across that, oh, we jumped on that right away. And we know about it because we actually went through the process to see what it was like. We did research, we watched the YouTube videos. And when you go to the website, they even have videos and proof of past recipients,
Mhm.
people that have already been awarded. And on top of that, once you register and you apply and everything, then you can even go in and you can look at the winners. So if you're like, well, I didn't hear anything this month, you can go in and look to see who won. And they actually do like a short video with that person explaining who they are, when all the goods. You get to know their
Mhm.
business, what they plan to do with the money, all that stuff. And this could be the stepping stone, even if that's something that you're interested in, to give you the confidence to apply for other grants that might be a little more detailed or a little more demanding. But it's a good start. And that's one thing in the name, Motherhood Steps. That's the whole point. You have to take those steps. Now, we're not saying everybody, no matter what, you need to apply for these grants, but we're saying that these are some things that are available for you if you have been inspired to invest in your vision, or if you have that business and you're like, if only I had a little more money, or even if only I had a little money to start this business. Your small idea could be the next big thing.
Mhm. Yeah, and I was looking on the website. It's called Woman's Net, and they have a Facebook page as well. So in these grants, ladies, don't be like, oh, I don't think I would win, or don't doubt yourself. Just give yourself a chance. It's a lot of, like she said, go take a look and look at the winners. Like, it's food trucks, all type of businesses, donut shops, people that are working from home. Like, just don't doubt yourself. Give yourself a chance and go apply, because you never know. So that's what, yeah, it's Woman's Net, and they have a Facebook page. Um, yeah, so that's a good opportunity for you women that have a dream, that want to start your own business, or you already have your own business.
And I'm telling you,
Because,
like,
yeah.
and you don't have to come from greatness, because one thing that could be discouraging to people is, well, I don't know enough about it. I don't know enough about business, or who would want to buy stuff from me or who would want to do business with me. But when I tell you that we've been through some things,
Yeah.
let me tell you, and even outside of Motherhood Steps is the nonprofit organization that has been built and is still, we're, still building it really, but is to service the people, is to service you guys. But outside of all of that, both of us, through our visions, we became entrepreneurs ourselves. So it's out there, it's doable. I mean, I'm not making my goal of 6 digits a year yet, but it's
Me
not out of the,
neither.
yeah, and it's still in the cards for me. So I'm just like, look, it's gonna happen. It is going to happen. So, like she said, being discouraged, might get you in the mindset to where you're kind of being
Blocking.
fretful. Yeah, yeah, totally.
Mm-hmm.
And making that next step. And even if you just need encouragement, join the community. We can be encouraging to one another. We love to converse
Mm-hmm.
and just get to know the people. How can you help the community if you don't get to know the community?
And ladies, we want to start doing interviews. Tell us about your good times. Tell us about the hardship that you have. Tell us, anything that you feel like you want to get out there. We will let you be a guest on our podcast. This is our first episode, so we're the only two on here now, but we want to be able to let mothers know that you're not the only one out there going through what you're going through, because it'll be okay. And if you guys have any questions, or it can be something as simple as a diaper rash and you don't want have no support, and you don't want to call anybody because you're scared they're gonna report you to CPS, or you know the police. So if you have a question, because like I said, we're experienced mothers, we know mothers go through things, you can contact us at motherhoodsteps.org, email us. That's our website as well, motherhoodsteps.org. If you know someone that'll donate, if you know someone that is looking for help, just email us. Don't be scared. Don't hesitate, because we're here for you.
Yeah, most definitely. And I love how the example that you gave at the end. I'm telling you guys, when she brought up like CPS and all those fears, I mean, that
Mm-hmm.
could be a whole podcast and two for you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you.
Yes, ma'am.
We have some stuff coming up for you guys.
Yeah.
Trust and believe. So talk back with us. Let us know who, introduce yourselves to us and let us know what you think in our feedback. We would love to hear from you guys.
So our schedule, we're planning to post on all three social medias: our YouTube page, our Facebook, and our Instagram. We're planning to post this podcast on them platforms every Friday. So if you want to be a guest, just email us at motherhoodsteps.org, and we'll get back with you within a 24-hour mark.
I'm so excited. I don't know about you,
Hmm.
I'm
I am
excited.
excited too. I'm happy that we finally did this podcast, because it took us a little minute, but I think it's all going to pay off. I think mothers need to be heard. Mothers need to hear our experiences and to know that they're not alone. And we need to hear you guys' stories as well. We want to hear, what you guys are going through out there, because we know we're not the only ones that has went through anything or going through anything.
Yeah, and if you choose to interview, you can choose to be anonymous. You don't have to just completely identify yourself if that's how you would prefer.
Hmm.
Trust me, somebody out there, like I was telling, like Nikia, me and her, that's one thing we didn't really mention. We grew up together. So
Hmm.
we've known each other since we were like young, young. I'm talking elementary, middle school, young, and we're in our 30s and 40. So
Mm-hmm.
we've known each
Yeah.
other for quite some time. So we know what each other has been through. But when I was thinking about some of the things I've been through, for me, I'm just like, oh, that's common. Like a lot of people have been through that. That's no big deal. But
Mm-hmm.
then Nakia really got me to realize that, yeah, a lot of people may have been through it, but not a lot of people talk about it.
Yeah.
So just sharing that story could be just liberating for you as the person sharing it, and it could also really be therapeutic for someone that's listening that might feel, oh, you know what, this is no big deal, or I'm all alone, or don't nobody care about this because, it's not a big enough problem, or it's not a big enough issue, or maybe it's something that's so big and they're really kind of uncomfortable for people that they know to know
Mm-hmm.
about it. This is a platform for you to share anonymously if you choose, or you can let everybody know, hey, I'm a survivor. Either way, whether
Mm-hmm.
you're anonymous or you're just outright with, hey, this is me, this is who I am, I'm being raw about it. Either way, you are a survivor of your situation.
And don't think that your story is, we got some stories to tell you guys. Um, it may take us telling you guys our story before you guys start coming in, but that's going to happen. Maybe in the next podcast, we'll be able to tell you a little bit about our childhood and our hard times of being in the household with our parents or even being a parent. So we're going to be able to tell you guys our hardships as well. Don't think you're alone because we have been through a lot.
I think this was a really good episode one.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm excited to hear from just getting the feedback from you guys. How do you guys think we did for episode one?
Comment and let us know because I'm nervous.
You guys don't even know. Like we were like, okay, what are we gonna say? And then
Yeah.
when once the everything turned on and recording was on, then it just started flowing. And here we are, 27 minutes in, and it's like, wow, time flew.
Mm-hmm. So we're going to try to post this podcast on Spotify. We don't know how to do that yet, but we're going to try. But most likely, for sure, we will be posting on our social media platforms. So yeah, and we appreciate every last one of you for tuning in, no matter what the time it is, morning, noon, evening, night. We're very happy to have you.
And the
So don't be
beautiful thing,
afraid.
and don't forget, y'all, Mother's Day is on
Yeah,
Sunday.
happy early Mother's Day, mommies.
Yes, excited for it.
What are you going to do for Mother's Day?
I don't know. I kind of let my kids run it. I know for my mom, we're gonna do her stuff on Saturday. So we're gonna I'll probably do it earlier in the day, and then that evening we're gonna have our first annual Motherhood Steps
Oh,
giveaway. So we're
yep,
gonna do our drawing later on in that
Saturday.
evening on
Mm-hmm.
Saturday, the day before Mother's Day. But I think with my mom, we're gonna do something. Okay, let me tell you guys what I got my mom. I saw the idea on one of these reality shows I was watching. How many of you guys have done those hand moldings? Have you done one of
Oh,
those, Kia?
we done the foot for my grandbaby. We never did the hand one though.
Oh my goodness. So this one, I have the perfect idea that I'm gonna have me and my mom join hands together and put it inside of the molding pot thingy.
Oh.
And you guys, it's a whole story. My mom is deaf and blind. So yeah, the whole Helen Keller, all of that. And so that way she can feel it. She won't be able to see it, but she can feel at all times that little replica of both of our hands holding each other, and she can
Oh,
put it wherever she wants in her house.
that is going to be so beautiful. She's going to love it.
Oh my goodness, I can't wait to see her face. And then we're
Yeah.
gonna, you know, we're gonna laugh and just be just silly
Yeah,
during the whole
she's so
process because we're
sweet.
gonna have to do it together.
Your mom is so sweet. I remember her. Just a beautiful
Yeah.
soul. Hmm. I'm
Yes.
just in my fifis because I can't be with my mom. But I'm gonna send
Yeah.
her a gift. She said she wanted some jewelry, so we might give her. Me and my husband might get her a ring. She said she wanted a birthstone ring. So
Yeah. I'm gonna have to get some ideas from you because if we move, I'd be 10 hours away from my mommy.
yeah, I talk to my mommy every day on the phone.
Yeah, I
so
hope my
I,
kids, when they grow up, they call me and want to talk to me every day. Alyssa don't. That's my oldest child. She does not.
yeah, I'm a
But
mama's girl, so I always was up under my mama.
yeah, you the baby.
I'm the baby, so I'm hooked. Like, why you ain't call me? I'm like, why you ain't call me? What you doing? You better not be sick. She'll try to hide it if she was, so I wouldn't worry.
Right. But oh, I'm okay. It's just a cold. I got some soup and
Mm-hmm.
some halls. That's how my
Yeah.
mom be doing. I'm
Mm-hmm.
okay. Well, you guys, happy Mother's Day, and thanks for making this a great episode one for us.
Happy Mother's Day. Hope you ladies enjoy your Sunday. And yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Hope to see you guys next Friday. Um, and that's all, Lysandra, right? Do we have anything
Yeah.
else?
Yeah, I think that's a good sign off. Let's cheers to that. Let's go.
All righty. Thanks for tuning in to Motherhood Steps. See you ladies next time.
Bye,
Bye.
everybody.